You just spent 40 hours of your life working. You took your time, your energy, and your sweat, and you traded it for a piece of paper. Then you walk into a building and hand that paper over to a total stranger, based entirely on blind trust. You open your banking app on the drive home and see a number on the screen. That number is a digital IOU. The bank has already committed that value elsewhere. We all have the same mental image: a massive, impenetrable metal room, thick steel doors locking tight at 5 p.m., guarding your specific paycheck. But open that door, and it's mostly empty. When you make a deposit, you are legally lending your money to the bank. You are risking your livelihood in a system you were never taught to navigate. If the money isn't sitting in the vault, we have to look at where it actually went. Let's track a single deposit. Say you drop $1,000 into your checking account on a Friday afternoon. The bank uses bank reserves. By law, they only keep 10% of your deposit in accessible cash. The remaining $900 leaves immediately. It funds a 30-year mortgage or buys inventory for a local business. Your cash is trapped in real-world assets. Your money is never resting. It is constantly out there in the economy, sweating and working. Crucially, it is working to generate profit for the bank, not for you. Now follow that same $900. The person who sold that house takes the cash they just received and they deposit it into their own bank. That second bank does the same thing. They keep $90, 10%, and loan out $810. This repeats. Through this multiplier, your $1,000 paycheck creates $10,000 of new economic value out of thin air. Pause. Think about this. The global banking system operates without a backup of gold, silver, or even paper cash. This multi-billion-dollar industry operates entirely on an illusion of collective trust. What happens if everyone decides to call the bank's bluff on the exact same afternoon? This is a bank run. If every customer shows up and demands their cash at once, the bank fails. Banks collapse because the physical cash is physically gone. Every dollar they owe is currently trapped inside 30-year mortgages and small business inventory. The modern financial system only survives as long as the general public remains calm and unaware of the math. This realization made me angry when I first saw the numbers. But panic is useless. Hiding cash under a mattress doesn't stop the systemic risk. You have to look at the math for what it is. The rules of this game are fixed. But once you understand the mechanics, the system loses its power over you. Banks are simply systemic tools. They are machines built to leverage your labor. Once you see the machine for what it is, you can start using it to your own advantage. Taking ownership of your financial literacy is your only defense. If nobody ever sat you down and taught you how this stuff actually works, that is exactly why this channel exists. Hit subscribe and let's figure it out together.